Good morning, everybody. This is Panda. We gotta leave New York City. So at the hostel here, we got a guest. White male, Caucasian, American, cocky, homeless, but also very, 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 very negative and angry person. So last night, after the live stream, I go into the living room. There's some new guests. Two of them are from France, and we started speaking and talking and meeting and greeting. And then he says something like, where do all these fucking Europeans come from? So with that, tell everyone, this person is very angry. He's homeless, but he's very aggressive, and you're not going to get a job with that kind of attitude. So with that, tell everyone. And then the next thing happened was staff got in between me and him, because I was like, friend, you don't disrespect guests that way. You got to talk nice. He said, why should I talk nice to some strange people? This is not even like, this place should not be for you people. He said, this place should not be for people like us. That's when I was like, what do you mean, what's us? Can you specify why are you so angry at us? We did nothing to you. And he's on this Proud Boy shit. Yes, he's a racist. So you got a racist in the hostel. The staff is going to kick him out today, even though I am checking out today. But it goes to show you that not all Americans see eye to eye about a lot of freedom in this country. Why am we here? That's the question. This place should not be for people like us. What he was referring to is people traveling across the border. You the people are spreading COVID. And then he's talking about COVID is fake, and he had COVID twice and nothing happened. You know, this guy is he's an act. But this morning staff is like, yo, you okay from last night? So I'm sure, I'm good. Because he's about to get his ass kicked last night. Being so rude, cursing at us, disrespecting, calling us names, saying the N-word. Yeah, he's got to go. Sorry, but in my experience, I think that's an unsettlement of him to start saying things that are not very, just not appropriate. But with that said, everyone, we got to leave New York City. And he's from New York. So I'm asking the staff, you guys have an obligation to not let natives stay inside the hostel. So why do you guys continue to let natives stay in the hostel, causing us problems? This is the third time it has happened in this hostel within the last, I would say, year and a half, going to this hostel. The hostel is a good place, don't get me wrong, but the hostel is, you know, the staff just give people too much, I don't know, maybe too much leniency. Because technically, hostel policy states that you're not supposed to be 50 miles or live or a native to the city that the hostel is located in. And I'm not judging the hostel, I'm just saying that, and I'm not judging staff, because staff gave this guy a chance to be part of this community, and he screwed it up last night. Being racist towards us French, it's like, oh, fuck you. Kiss my ass, yeah? Fucking prick. He's about to get beat up by 3 guys. Me, another guy, and another Frenchman. He's about to get his ass whooped last night. So today, he has to check out. He can't come back. He's been black market. They told me this morning that he's been blacklisted. He can't come back to the hostel anymore. But last night, that wasn't the only thing that kind of set me off, because I was watching Batman on my phone, because it was a good movie, so I wanted to watch it again. And then this happened, shooting in Midtown, robbery in Midtown, another shooting in the Bronx, another shooting in Queens, in Ozone, Ozone, Jamaica, Queens, or Ozone Park, Queens. An innocent woman opened her door and she got shot. So, guys, New York City is just unstable. So I am asking the community to be so kind this morning to think about saving my life from this city, because I'm not from this city. I'm a traveler, photographer, documentarian, and I am currently just traveling houseless, doing my job as a photographer, videographer, trying to sell my prints. So if you guys want to buy a print, please do buy a print. Go to my website, the link is down in the description below, ThePandaPhotographer.com. Go to prints for sale page. If you don't see anything that you like, please let me know down in the comments, or you can Instagram DM me, or you can email me. Contact me through the contact page on the website. But with that said, everyone, just got to share some of the problems that have been going on since last night's live stream. So with that said, where am I walking to? I'm just walking to do this video live. I was going to pre-record it, but I don't have time to actually upload it because we got to check out pretty soon. I'm okay. I'm still tired though. I'm still tired. Literally, my body is just not adequate functioning correctly. It's been struggling to, but please guys, take the time out to help support this artist, this photographer, this documentarian, this travel consultant. Please think about buying a print, 9x7 glass print. If you want fast delivery, keep in mind, those that do want prints, domestic shipping is allowed. International shipping, I'm still working on that because the prices to ship prints are just unbelievable amount. But as I said, guys, please support this channel. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It does really help me grow and stay afloat as we are currently traveling and also experiencing traveling houselessness. Even though we live out of hostels and stuff, but still, we can't spend our money all on hostels. So once again, Jonathan Lee, thank you for buying a print. I appreciate your sacrifice and you're willing to actually support an artist and not just talk. Because there's a lot of people saying they want to buy prints, but they never actually execute, they never execute or go with the plan as described, I guess. Because, it's false hope to give me hope as an artist to say, oh, you're going to buy my print, and you say you're going to buy my print, then you don't contact me, and you don't say anything else about the print. Yeah, having a few people that's doing that, and that's not very nice. Yeah, it's not very nice to pretend you were going to buy it. And Mr. Lee apparently loves my prints, so obviously that should tell you something. If he's buying 3, that should obviously tell you something. But with that said, everyone, it's a struggle. It's hard trying to get people, an audience, to try to coexist and try to understand your situation. I slept okay. I didn't sleep the best. I slept okay because I was kind of like agitated from last night's anarchy in the hostel with this guy being racist. I'm glad that the hostel is kicking him out today, and he can never come back to this hostel. So, and I'm giving local NY a heads up on this guy too, so they don't have to deal with him. Yes, I'm going to notify the other hostel just in case he goes to that hostel. Say, hey, if you see this guy, do not let him in. He's a racist prick. He's being racist towards us French. He's being racist towards blacks. He said the N-word. I get why last night staff didn't want to kick him out because he was by himself. And there's no point in calling the police. He didn't put his hands on me. He just verbally said some words that were very inappropriate. Now he learned a lesson. Now he's probably going to be upset this morning, you know. But listen, guy, we're all going through some mental cases and some mental health problems and financial problems. Doesn't mean that you can take your anger and frustration out on the world because you are homeless. It seems like he's an alcoholic, and apparently from last night, from what I was hearing this morning, he was drinking last night. So no self-control for alcohol, apparently. But with that said, everyone, I'm just walking this morning, trying to get my steps. But also, I want to really push to sell my prints, guys. I need you guys to support or try to buy a 9x7 glass print or a regular 11 by frame. If you guys didn't see my new 11 by 14 frames, white, please go to my Instagram, go check out the post. Everyone's like, where do you get those white frames from? But if you guys cannot support to buy a print, you guys can PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo me. Because we need to buy our Amtrak ticket and need to get out of New York City now. I mean now. We need to get out of here now. Spring is coming up. Summer's going to be wild. Hey, the city actually predicted that they might be increased in more crime and more gun-related crimes in the city starting 2022 in the spring and summer. So I do not want to be here for that. I'd rather be in the Midwest or Northwest Portland. That's where we're heading to. All right, guys. So if we continue to walk down this way, we can hit Bedford-Stuyvesant. They're built in a new city park. Where's the skate park? Built a skate park. This area needs a skate park. I'm serious. I don't understand why they're not building a skate park. This community has a lot of children, a lot of teenagers. Get them into sports, get them into hobbies. So this is a very early morning tour. I should retitle this as well, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to walk down to Bedford-Stuyvesant, but it's not that far. I wish my Japanese friend Tech was here. Oh, my panda, he would save me so much money. He would literally help me out and try to help me save up. But unfortunately, he's in Japan. He's dealing with some legal stuff right now. And as soon as we pass Harrison Avenue, this is Bedford-Stuyvesant. Because we're about to enter the Bedford-Stuyvesant project, housing projects, which is in this location over here. So this is Flushing and Delmonico Place in Thompson Avenue. You can see all the construction. You see all the construction going on? That's new housing, but it's not housing for the poor. It's housing for others. And as I said before, New York City landlord community or organization does not like to take housing vouchers that were issued by HUD, which is federal. So this is why you have a hard time finding housing if you are in the low-income demographic. Oh, what's up, Chopper? Where you going, dude? All right, guys. So good morning to you guys. Oh, holy snap! We just found something very sexy. Brain food. Where's this place? Now open 967 Bedford Avenue on the corner of DeKalb and Bedford. They got a full vegan option. Oh my panda! Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So you guys want to buy breakfast? There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. But anyway, I figured I'd give you a last tour before I check out. Supposed to check out before 11. This is why I woke up so early to do this live stream. It's about 8:30. So this should take us about 45 minutes to do this live stream, hopefully. Sorry for the wind. It's a little bit windy. But it's going to be today is going to be the warmest day, and tomorrow it's going to be really nasty. This weekend is not going to be so pretty. Going to have some very breezy, cold, wet rain weather once again. Oh my panda. So with that said, ooh, it is windy. It is windy. What is this? So, in this area, last year, or the year before that, used to be all like garbage. If you guys look back at my videos from 2021, you can see the same spot was not like this. This whole area, this parking lot slash playground. I'm sorry, but that's just a waste of space when you can actually build housing. It's a waste of space. We already have a bunch of parks around here. No offense to this community and all, but you need housing. You don't need, what is that? What do you call that? Segregation parking? It's a cool hangout spot. I get it. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But New York City needs housing. If you want to address the homeless issue in the city fundamentally is not doing a very good job with the homeless. It's neglecting, which is a human right to care for, and when you do not respect the human rights of others, it's a violation. The government should be fined, should be sued for that kind of behavior, or city officials, government officials, doesn't matter. They should be sued for it. You knowingly and willingly neglected the people of the city. And I know the system is hard, but the system is broken because you guys made it broken and you made it harder for people. Oh, okay, Marcy housing. Not Bedford-Stuyvesant housing, Marcy houses. Good morning, everybody. We're on Flushing Avenue on the G line. So my friend Tech's house is on the opposite side of these housing projects. See, no one's doing tours in the mornings or other than Action Kid, which I know New York is Miss Action Kid. Come on. He was a really good YouTuber for New York. He brought people from all over the world to watch his live streams. Like, come on. What more can you ask for a creator that is providing you content That makes sense. So we're going to go through the housing projects here. Let's take a peek inside the Marcy housing projects. Now, this housing projects was once considered one of many housing facilities that had crime, but now, as you see, you don't see crime. It's a very quiet morning in the housing projects of Marcy. We are now in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Yes, we crossed the border to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in 20 minutes. Please subscribe, like, and share. Guys, like I said before, I promote this all the time in my video because it's my work, and I think you would love my work in your homes. Please buy a print to support what I do as a travel photographer, documentarian. We are also facing traveling houselessness, so please, it really does support. If you can support, if you cannot support to buy a print, you can always contribute small amounts. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Look at this. This is called the Marcy Houses built in a green community garden. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. It's pretty nice to see in New York City in a housing community. It's really amazing. You don't see this quite often. Yeah, you don't see that quite often in these kind of housing projects here in New York City. But it's good to see that someone's trying to do something in the community. I think they built in another one. Look, they might be expanding from what it looks like. You see how they dig in ditches? Looks like they're expanding, maybe. They should. It'd be a nice little garden to walk through and sit down in. Oh, look at the white wolfie. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Marcy housing projects. All right, let's walk to the other side. What is the breakfast? I don't know. You tell me what's for breakfast. You guys are cooking. I'm just eating. So, this is what little knowledge I know about this housing project, okay? Marcy Projects is known for its notorious drugs and gang-related issues back in the 80s and 90s. And that kind of settled down in the I would say like early 2000, 2005, 2006. Everything started to become a little bit better. I remember at that time in New York City was thriving. It was amazing. People were actually getting along at that time. People started to grow out of their sins, because the city has a bunch of sins. I'll tell you that for a fact. So the project is actually cut off by this street that's been divided in two sections of this housing projects. You can see downtown Brooklyn from all the way over there. So in reality, to me, New York City is not that big. It's so quick to get around. I have a longer time in Madison, Wisconsin getting around than New York City. Because Madison, Wisconsin only has bus transportation. They don't have a subway system. It'd be nice if they did have a rail system. That would be kind of cool. Like a light rail on the streets, which means they have to do a lot of street repair to order to get that rail functional. And it wouldn't be hard, I don't think. So welcome to Bed-Stuy, everybody. We're about to come up the Myrtle Avenue in about maybe 3 minutes. It's right up the street here. Oh, wow. Why didn't he just... Oh. No, come on. Oh, okay. All right, guys. New York City. You gotta love this shit. Oh, there's actually a Family Dollar. Actually found one. Because my friend Laura Bryan keeps talking about Family Dollar, right? And who else isn't talking about Family Dollar on this channel? And I finally just found one just now, but I'm not a Family Dollar guy. It reminds me of like 99-cent stores. Back in the day in New York City. New York City had a ton of these 99-cent stores back in the day. Oh, my panda. That's what that is. It's just renamed and rebrand. If you guys think about it. You guys would be like, in New York City, like, he's kind of fucking right. I remember that. 99-cent stores were all over the place. What is it called? Value 99 or something like that? Come on, I used to rollerblade and hang out here and yeah, come on guys. This is, it's like memories coming back and telling me that this is what went down back in the day. Oh, remember this? So guys, welcome to Bed-Stuy. We are on Myrtle Avenue. We are on Nostrand and Avenue in Myrtle. We actually can take Nostrand Avenue all the way to Flatbush. Yes, we can take it all the way to Flatbush, going straight up. So if you wanted to, we could do that. We could do that, but we're not going to go to Flatbush, are we? No. All right. This is also dominated by Jewish communities and blacks, Hispanic, whites, Asian, Japanese, Korean. So this neighborhood is very, very diverse and more diverse than Manhattan. Let me tell you that. But this is Myrtle's Diner. So these are some Japanese friends that we know. They had changed the restaurant from diner in to now like quick, easy takeout. Since the pandemic, they changed their layout. It was a fun place to hang out. This is 750 Myrtle's Diner. If you want any Japanese ramen food, and they got an A. This is Myrtle's Diner. Check it out, guys. And let's see. This is their menu. This is their email. It's also in Korean. Like I said, it's Korean Japanese fusion. slash mostly Japanese, but there's Korean influence. See, they got vegan. This is where I like to eat. Yes, they got vegan options, and it's actually really good. But it's not cheap either. So this is Project Parlor, or Project Parlor. This is a bar slash lounge slash music spot. It's called Parlor. It's right down the street on the corner. You can't miss it. Tech plays there a lot. He DJs there. But there's a lot of shows I used to. I got even some of my shots, my photo. If you look at my Instagram, some of my like event shots are shot there because they have a nice backstage in the secret garden. They got a stage, sound stage back there, which is pretty nice. Why do people do that in the city? Got all that space on my left, but you want to roll up on my right. So we went through this neighborhood before on the other gimbal, the DJI Osmo 4. Yeah, I got rid of that gimbal. Yeah, I sold it for way less than I actually paid for it, and I didn't like it, DJI. So DJI, I sold my DJI Osmo 4 SE. It's not a very good gimbal for heavier phones. I'm sorry, the motors just suck. That's the worst product you put on the market. It's a gimmick. It only works for phones that are capable of not. First of all, it does work, but it won't work for me. I'm an enthusiast. And I'm telling you right now, that gimbal was not enthusiast-like. The DJI Osmo 3 is the better and always will be the better gimbal. So that gimbal I do recommend. So this is Chestnut. This is a Jewish market. If you're looking for any ingredients, you can always go to the Chestnut Market. But we're gonna roll down my buddy Tech's block. So I got a couple of Japanese friends. Well, I'm not even sure they're even still in town after what happened to the pandemic. A lot of them were just MIA. But my friend lives on down this block on the corner here. So please do subscribe, like, and share, guys. Please support the channel if you can. It really does. I got Amazon links to what I'm using, which is the audio system called the Comic-Con Boom XD. And I'm also using Live D10 sometimes because I got an adapter now. But I prefer the Comic-Con Boom XD because I've been using it for quite some time and it works. I actually use an 11-ear microphone. I'm not using an onboard microphone on the transmitter. If we walk a little bit further, we can get into Clinton Hill, which we were when we did a live radio show about a month and a half ago. If you guys remember that, I was on a radio show talking about homelessness and houselessness, about to the city, and how is it, why people stereotype in the city is pretty bad. When people look at you and people assume things, it's not very pleasant. It gives you the sense that people do not have good judgment sometimes. But yeah, my buddy Tech lives in this place right here. Hopefully he does come back to the city. But if we continue to walk further down this way, we can get into Clinton Hill. Good morning, Miss Butler. Butter or butler? Butler. All right, I got 75% battery left, so I'm pretty good. We are 35 minutes into this video. Guys, please buy a print, support me as an artist, as a travel photographer. We are trying to save money to get out of New York City, and as we travel the States. Now, if you continue to run down Bedford Avenue, we can hit Clinton Hill and all that good jazzy stuff, but let's go this way. We're not trying to go in that direction because we got to head back to the hostel to check out. It's a very nice, warm, but breezy morning, but it's not cold, it's just breezy. There is a gust. We back on Myrtle Avenue, one of the busiest streets in Brooklyn, one of many. I think Flatbush Avenue is one of the busiest, if I'm not mistaken. And second is Easton Parkway, that goes into Crown Heights, but it comes all the way from downtown Barclay Street. Oh, and guys, I just want to let you guys know that you should check my Instagram later. I'm about to post the most amazing photograph I just took. Oh my panda, and I forgot that I even had it. So if you guys want that print, you better look out for it. I totally forgot I even had it. You guys should show there's too much going on in my mind, in my life. Now I do got good memory, but lately it's been the stress of being out here and trying to deal with all the crime and the city's people. But with that said, everyone, see, this is why I like Brooklyn better than Manhattan. It's much more peaceful. It's none of that fake crap, lunatic tourist site. Manhattan is just a tourist site. I don't like it. At first, when I used to come, and don't get me wrong, I love Manhattan for a lot of other things, but to hang out in Manhattan sometimes is just cheesy. You get the impression that people are not who they really are. I feel the fakeness. If you want to keep it New York real, the fakeness. I don't know, maybe it's Northwest and Canada culture that has educated me so much to actually, I guess, and Midwest education was probably the best choice. because it taught me a lot of things about mental health. It taught me about psychology education, taught me about sociology and communication. It did a lot. So if you ever plan to live in the Midwest, I recommend Madison, Wisconsin. The lakes are beautiful in the winter. You can go ice fishing, you can go ice skating on the lakes. But fishing permits is only $25, so keep that in mind. Yep, $25 permit for the rest of the winter. Isn't that amazing? And you can see from the distance, if you look further, you can see the hospital. So we are not far from the hostel. Yep, those 99-cent stores are gold in the time of need. See, Lord Brian was listening. See, I told you guys, that guy, as soon as he hears the word 99 cents, he's on game. Good to see you, Lord Brian. You're so early. It's California time. It's like 6 in the morning over there, isn't it? Or 7? Something like that? This is a very nice Jewish community, actually. Oh, my panda, man! What the? Oh, my panda. What is going on? Anyway, guys. New York City, you guys love the horn so much. So back in Canada, you know that's illegal. You cannot horn in residential neighborhoods. So why does New York City does not have this law? Because they can't enforce it. That's why. See, every part of the country does something different. Every part of the country has different policies and laws. Like, for instance, alcohol consumption. In Japan, you can drink in Japan, right? You can drink in public. You cannot drink and then ride your bike or drive. That's the only option. Those are the only two rules that you cannot do, or you go to jail, right? Here, you can't drink in public. It's like they're afraid. It's like, how many? I don't know. I'm speculating right now, but how many cases of alcohol, violent cases in New York City that you get mostly over gun violence, hate crimes? It's small. This is why I don't understand why the mayor wants to criminalize those that drink in public. As long as they do it in a very conscious and self-aware and respectful way, it should be fine. Just another way to make money and tax more to the New Yorkers. I lost my train of thought there. So are we gonna walk down Flushing? Okay, now we're on Flushing. I think we should do one more block and then turn down. Or yeah, maybe we should do one more block going this way, because we came down Flushing. I think we should go down Flushing, because it seems like a lot of people in this neighborhood probably do not like the camera. Started to see noticing some cover up, people covering their faces. I'm not even wearing my press pass. Oh, my Panda. Normally I wear that thing. So good morning to you all, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I'm going to actually retitle this video. It's a beautiful morning, guys. So take the time out to enjoy today. If you're living on the East Coast today, please enjoy it. I'm going to try to not enjoy it because I have to prepare to exit the hostel. But like I said, guys, you can always support the video content. There's always links to support. There's Amazon links to some of the gear that I use. There's Amazon affiliate links. But you also can support the channel financially. There's a PayPal, Cash, and Venmo. If you guys cannot buy a print, that's another way you can contribute. Escape from New York. You damn right I'm trying to do that, friend. New York City is nuts. I don't drink coffee. I don't like the bitterness. I don't like how that settles in my stomach. That's all. And I do not like how it makes my hands and my arms shake. I don't like that. That's no. I'm a photographer, so I got to use a Wacom pen or a tablet. And when I color grade, or when I Photoshop, or when I do portraits, when I retouch, my hands got to be steady. I'm sorry. Let me give you guys a history. A lot of people. Let me debunk something. Okay, people think having 6 cups of coffee is good for you in a day. No, you're supposed to only have 1 cup of coffee, up to 2. That's it. When people constantly drink coffee, it doesn't. First of all, coffee does not have some benefits that you think it does. Doctors had debunked this myth so long ago. So only have 1 cup of coffee to balance of the other nutrients and vitamins and minerals that you need. We are back on Northern Avenue, where we were located on Myrtle. Now we are on Flushing Avenue. If you go back here, there's more Jewish stores, there's a more Jewish community, and it separates these housing projects. From the community. But with that said, everyone, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so New York City Housing Department repairs and pre-reserves $39 million in built-in approval of Mousy housing project benefits currently the states of futures of residents. So are they building new housing, or are they making it better for the current people that live here? So I'm kind of curious about that. Because I know from the inside, I've been in one of these a couple of times, because some rollerblades in the past have lived in one of these. It's not a very comfortable and settled place. It looks, it's just walls. You look at it, it just looks like, yeah, doesn't look promising, but it's something, but it's better than nothing, right? Guys, please. Oh, we got an NYPD officer in the building doing their patrol rounds, I guess. So, only to emergency vehicles only? Okay. You can see how some of the Jewish communities, how they live. It reminds me of like parts of like China or like Hong Kong. Similar, very similar, but more spacious, more wide. So I am going to retitle this the Bedford-Stuyvesant Walk, because we just walked. We are in Bedford-Stuyvesant, but we are now about to cross out of the Bedford-Stuyvesant area. You see, it's not easy to get from Bushwick to Bedford-Stuyvesant to Clinton Hill to the Navy Yard to downtown Brooklyn. It's not that far. New York City is not that big, friends. People think it's big, but it's not big. It's just condensed. It has too many people living in the city, and it's just a condensed place. Because look, it only took us what 20 minutes to walk to Bedford-Stuyvesant from where we were. And now we're 52 minutes into this video, and now we're exiting the Bedford-Stuyvesant area. So it's like, yeah, I could pretty much walk through this. And I already explained this to some of you guys. Back in the day, I used to rollerblade from Manhattan all the way to Jamaica Estates, which is past like Jamaica Queens. So, like, come on, guys. My legs are full of muscle. I get my workout. But if you guys want to buy breakfast this morning, please do so, because Panda is hungry. I want to try that vegan spot. So what's this address again? 927 Bedford Avenue. So we're going to come back here later. If we have enough donations, we come back and see what the food is like. So I hope that's new housing over there. And now if we walk down this block, we can get to Bazaar Supermarket, that big giant market that we were at. And this is where I'm going to stop the live stream at too, because I need to get some water. I'm thirsty. I got $1.50 in my name. They better have cheap water. Alright, this is the longest light that has never changed in a while. Oh yeah, there it is. 967 Bedford Avenue. There it is. The Smart Kitchen. Okay, we're gonna go there, guys. It said vegan friendly. Actually, let's walk on this side. Because this was all abandoned. And now it's quick development, I have to say. Yeah, I'm surprised with this quick development. And what did they literally just like took out the foundation, plastered a new one, covered it up, made it easy. But these open spaces need housing. This is what the city needs to focus on, housing, to provide to people of the city options, better options. What that tell everyone? Oh, I want to go back to bed so bad. My shoulders are kind of like, yeah, I need to actually do some exercises for my back. Lord Brian said it's 6:44 a.m. in the morning. You see how the neighborhood just changed fast, rapidly. You don't see that much heavy traffic. We are literally in, where we on Jerry Street. All right, we need to get to, oh yeah, we need to go check out the community kitchen, which we passed earlier. We didn't check up on it, but there's been no, well, we did check up on it, but there hasn't been any, really no food donations, but there's been book donations. So take it with a grain of salt. So it's 6:44 a.m. in the morning, but I'm still early bird, so time fine by me. Great to see you walking around house. Oh, actually, yeah. I just want to make another video of Bedford-Stuyvesant with this gimbal, because last time we were in Bedford-Stuyvesant, we had the other gimbal, and that gimbal was not stable. It was shaky. That footage was not good. And this footage, perfect. Perfect. With the right gimbal, right tools, there's less to worry about. At first, I didn't like this Crosshair 2 from Moza. It was giving me problems with my other heavier cameras. It's so tricky to balance with heavier cameras. You got to get it right. But anyway, but with the smartphone, oh, it is so easy, because now you can control the power, motors, and let me show you something else. 1, 2, 3. Why is it doing that? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, what was that? I did nothing to the gimbal last night. I didn't change the calibration. I didn't do anything. And now, assumption mode won't work. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now the gimbal's giving me problems. 1, 2, 3. See? Oh, my Panda. Guys, this gimbal was working perfectly yesterday with no problems. I did nothing. I didn't change the settings. I didn't change anything. And now it's doing something very strange. Trying to get into this mode, and the motors are vibrating. 1, 2, 3. See? Yeah. Yeah, something's going on. See? This gimbal needs to, I need to calibrate it better, I think. Can you tell more about the hostel, please? What about the hostel? It's not spelled that way either. It's spelled H-O-S. Wait, how do you spell it? Yeah, it's H-O-S-T-E-L. Hostel. Not hostile. Why is the gimbal? It's not doing anything. Yeah, something's weird. One, two, three. Whee! See, it's supposed to do that. Yeah, something, yeah. I need to calibrate it more. I don't know. But this gimbal is kind of fun to play with all the settings and everything. But yeah, right now hostel fees are $62 a night. It changes. Sometimes it's $53 plus taxes. Sometimes it's $62. But it seems like on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and the weekends, it's the highest. And on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, it's the lowest. So prices do vary based on the day, time, and year, and month. But welcome back into Bushwick. This is not even considered Bushwick, actually. This is East Williamsburg. Bushwick is on the opposite side of Flushing Avenue, going that way down Broadway. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this live stream. I appreciate it, guys. Please do support the channel. Like I said, there's links to everything down in the description below. If you guys are still interested in prints, please let me know. DM me on Instagram, or you can contact me through my website on the contact page. I appreciate it. But with that said, everyone, eat, sleep, photography, videography, and repeat. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.